And hey guys, and welcome. We're over here today at the Boardwalk Resort, and that is a DVC resort, or Disney Vacation Club resort. You guys are looking at the main entrance down that way, and right here is the actual building as you guys are walking up or coming in by bus. You can see it's got that boardwalk look to it. And as you guys are making your way down to the main entrance down there, you see the bus coming in. That's where all the buses are going to be coming in from Disney Springs and all the other areas. And back there is where you guys are going to be parking. And if you keep going down the road where the bus is, there's actually some additional parking over there. All right, and we've skipped right up now to the main resort. So this is the entrance. You see the boardwalk sign. The bus was actually hiding it as we were down the street a little bit there. But this is the main where you guys are going to be greeted. So if you guys are coming in and want to drop off all your luggage up front, or you're coming in by a big bus, you can come up here. They'll drop you off from the airport, and that's where you guys are going to walk in. Back there is where you're going to park your car or head over to the bus section there. And we're going to make our way into the resort right now, but this is a look of the outside as you guys are coming in. And this resort is actually broken into a couple of different sections, and you guys are going to see that as we're walking in just by the looks of the buildings. Over there in front of us has got the white look, so totally different. So you got the boardwalk and you got the boardwalk in also. And this is what you guys are going to see as you're coming in. At nighttime, this is real pretty. I don't know if you guys have made your way over here, but I like to go resort hopping at nighttime to see what they look like, bring the camera, and you get to see all the lights lit up in here. It's to feel like you're at this, like the boardwalk, Coney Island type stuff. Make your way in here. And this is their foyer in there as you guys are coming in. They got a big piece of artwork on the wall over there. It's just real elegant when you guys are coming in, from the tables to the flowers. Then you come in and they got this, this is like your main lobby area, kind of like you're going to hang out here before you check in. Look at that humongous chandelier. But this is kind of like your rest area, your hookup area, where you guys are going to come together, kind of make your decision before you go out or go somewhere. And then here's the main lobby over to the left. So that's where you guys are checking in right there. As you can see, it's definitely a big lobby. You've got plenty of desks back there to help you out. So I usually never come over and see a big line. A long time ago, I used to see a lot of lines, but nowadays it's almost like this all the time. You've got a lot of seating and stuff around the outside if you guys are waiting to get checked in and stuff like that. Or this is actually a really good area to come and meet when you guys are deciding where you guys are heading out and stuff. And they've got some artwork up above if you guys take a look at that. Even those frames are incredible, you know. The detail to this place is incredible, just like every other DVC resort. So we're going to head on down the hall now, and this is the Disney BoardWalk Villas. So if you guys remember, they used to have their general store in here, no longer. Now it's the Carousel Coffee. So it's a little coffee shop, and if you guys remember the shop that used to be in here, it's now part of the screen door shop down below, the big gift store down below. So this is just a coffee shop now, so they brought all the merchandise downstairs. And there's Morgan. There's a look at the hallway. You can get a feel for what it's like if you guys are staying here to walk down the hallway to your room and stuff like that. Give you a look at the carpet there. This is what your doors are going to look like and stuff like that. Just reminds me a lot of like the Saratoga Resort. I want to make my way back right now to the elevators. And I want to check out this piece of artwork on the wall here first. Member Memories. And they have the same type of thing over at the Old Key West Resort, where you guys go into Olivia's, the restaurant, and they've got the pictures and stuff on the wall from the original members and stuff when everybody bought. We're going to take a ride on the elevator right now. And in case you guys didn't notice, Morgan's with me today. Marley's been taking a little R&R lately. Look at the elevator as we're going up. We're going to go up. I want to show you guys what a floor looks like, another floor up above. And see if I can get a good look out at the pool there as we're making our way out. Here's one of the, it's kind of like when you guys come out of the elevator, it's like the landing here. So you guys are going to come out. This is another look at the hallway. It twinned to downstairs. You still have your elevators. and a look right now outside at the pool. So up above here, you guys see the swan, you see the dolphin, there's the pool, the slide. Real pretty up there. You can see a lot of scaffolding. As you guys have noticed right now, you're going to see when you go downstairs, they've got a lot of scaffolding set up. This place is under some heavy construction right now. So they're doing a lot of remodeling and stuff like that, tearing out windows and doors outside, but that's a great look down at the pool right there and over at the Swan and Dolphin Resorts from up above. And now we're back downstairs. We're heading back into the main lobby one more time. I just wanted to give you guys a feel for what it was like to be up on a different floor, if it's any different looking than down here or up above. There's a look up at the chandeliers. You can see the concept in here. It's really high ceilings. It reminds me of the Saratoga Resort with the high ceilings over there as you guys are going through the main lobby and stuff like that. And they've got this big chair that goes around. It's a nice little cushy chair. You can sit down, wait for the rest of your party and stuff like that. You've got your Disney Vacation Club sales right there. And we'll walk right back past the foyer there, the main foyer lobby, and we're going into, it's kind of like an overhead bridge. So if you guys are under us right now, you got the stairs down below us, and that'll take you out to the boardwalk. But we're going to keep heading on over, but I want to show you the stairs. So if you guys remember when we came in, that was the stairs going downstairs. So it actually goes underneath this bridged area, covered area, and we're making our way down our hallway here. We got some restrooms coming down. You've got the artwork on the walls. And we've got like a little, kind of like a lounge area up here. You guys are going to see this little area over to the left. You got the stairs that'll take you downstairs, but you've got that little lounge back there, and I'm going to make my way around to that. I don't think I've ever shot that really from close up. I usually walk by and take a shot at it, but I want to give you guys a better look at what this whole section looks like here. The ceiling, the detail in the ceiling, I love that work. That is some intricate woodwork right there. The ceilings are just incredible. The time it must have taken to build that was just incredible. But here's a look at it's like kind of like a little lounge area. They got a coffee pot back there. Looks like they got a little wet bar there. You got the air conditioning coming out. It's going to keep you cool over here. And now another look back, the woodwork with the staircase. It's just incredible looking at the ceiling and the lights and stuff like that. We'll look down and give you guys a better look at that. This is actually a really beautiful resort to just walk around and get lost in. It's spread out over a lot of territory, and you can see just the curved woodwork on the ceiling, the detail on the walls, the door jambs, the crown molding, and all the trim around here is just incredible. Here's another set of elevators that are going to take you up to your rooms. Look at that chair right there. Looks like a Queen Anne. And now we're actually heading outside. And I've never actually come out here and shot this side. I always just stay in the middle or on the other side, but I wanted to do something a little different today. So we decided to come out, and we actually knew there was another pool over here. So we wanted to get over here. We just found out recently it had a couple of extra hidden pools, and I've never really ventured out to see them, to be honest with you. I always shoot just the main resort, the main pool, but we're getting a lot of people requesting these little pools. They want to see what they're looking like, so we're getting out here shooting them, and it's a good time to get over here. This is the Boardwalk Inn. So this one's set up into different sections. It's not just a boardwalk. It's another one of them, kind of like the Wilderness Lodge Resort, where you got the Copper Creek Villas, you've got the Wilderness Lodge, the Boulder Ridge, so different sections. This is set up the same way. It's got several different areas to it as you guys are walking around. But we got a pool coming up over on the right-hand side. And you can see the little birdhouses as you're walking along. They look kind of cool. It looks like a little mailbox. And they've got these little birdhouses out front. Just a real welcoming feeling. You're walking along, minding your own business. And over here, you've got a pool. So up until recently, I had no idea this was over here. I've never really ventured over here to take a peek, but Like I said, we want to film some different stuff out here for you, give you guys a better feel of what the boardwalk actually is and how big of a resort it is. So this is one of the smaller pools, and if you guys are looking to see that actual pool, we're doing a video on that, so check into our boardwalk section of thecountrybeartours.com. Anytime you guys are looking for a pool, just go to the website, click on resort, and you'll find it. And now we're making our way back up. So this is the boardwalk inside. We're making our way back up into the main building that's going to take you over to the other side where we just came from. Give you a look at some of the shrubs and some of the plants and flowers and stuff out here. The artwork, the detail, the flowers, the awnings, they did an incredible job just making it resemble something that you would see up in the up north boardwalk areas and the hotels and stuff like that. Mostly I would guess in like New Jersey area. And now we've gone right back to the main lobby and out back. So we went right out to the back section. You guys looked out the windows before. And now we're looking out at the boardwalk, and we're gonna make our way downstairs. And they've got this staircase, so you guys can take the elevator if you want to do it on the inside, or come back out the back center door and down the staircase here, and it's going to take you out to that lawn out back there. So a lot of people hang out, they'll throw the frisbees, the footballs, they'll throw different balls around, they'll play on the lawn and stuff, and that's the boardwalk loop back there. So that's going to take you around the beach club, the yacht club. It'll walk you over to the Swan, the Dolphin, the Swan Reserve, and up and over to the right, it's going to take you over to EPCOT. But we're going to head to the left over here, and this is going to take us over to the Luna Pool. Now, if you guys remember, they used to have an older art place in there. It used to be, I think it was Whalen's Art, and now it's a whole different place they put in there. So periodically, you guys are going to see them change it out. That's the little workout area as you guys are going. That's somebody saying hi. And here's the arcade right here. So we do have that posted under the resort also. And we're going to take a peek in there quick, give you guys a quick tour of that. If you do want to see the arcade, go in, look at countrybeartours.com, hit the resorts boardwalk, and it'll be in there. We're actually going to create a tab for arcades because so many people want to see them. And here's the scaffolding, guys. This is what I was talking about. The whole back of this resort is under construction, so if you guys are looking to stay over here, you're gonna have this stuff to deal with, and you can see it's all over the back of the resort. Now, you don't really see it, you know, if you're going swimming, you're gonna be out there swimming, but if you are taking pictures, that's definitely gonna make an impact on what you guys are gonna be taking a picture of, so you might not wanna be taking a camera back here and, hey, this is my big, what the heck were you, like, on vacation at some place that was getting torn down? So you might want to think about that if you are staying here. Just leave your camera back at the room or just take pictures in that direction. And right now we're at the back of the Leaping Horse Liberations right there. That's the wet bar out near the pool. If I say that wrong, guys, leave it in the comments below. We're making our way around to the other pool I wanted to show you guys. So as you guys are walking around the left or the right of the pool here, it's going to take you back to the slide. So here's the slide, somebody advertising on the back here. It's kind of cool, even out of the public side where you don't see it, they've got signs posted to keep it like authentic feeling. And now we're going to make our way out. Now there's a waterway out here. So if you guys aren't familiar, behind the boardwalk, you can take a boat from the boardwalk. This is where it's going to take you. Out back here past the Swan, the Dolphin, and over to the left is Hollywood Studios, but over there is the Dolphin and the Swan. So we're going to head down towards Hollywood Studios quick in this direction. As we come around the corner, guys, we're going to do a little bit of walking up here, not much. And over to the left is another pool back in there. So it's up behind. And if you weren't walking around the property, you wouldn't even know it's here. And that's over here. So if you guys are wanting to see any of our pools, just go into our website, you'll see them, or you can find it in our Country Bear Tours YouTube channel. But we're making our way back now towards the front of the actual boardwalk, or you could call it the back of the boardwalk, I guess, out on the boardwalk side. And I'm going to give you pretty good view of what's going on back here with the construction. So you got a lot of these little orange dummy things all over the place. You've got wheelbarrows all over the place. You've got the trucks all over the place. Here's the back of the pool. Let me walk over and give you a peek in there. This is the main pool, the Luna pool. We actually just shot this, I would say probably within a month and a half ago. They just reopened the pool after like a thunder and lightning storm. So I've got that pool from up on top of the slide. It's a beautiful walk-in with nobody in it. So if you guys check that out, it's in the website. Sometimes I get lucky and I'll get a pool with nobody in it, and that's how I like to really film it. There's one of the boats. That's the Friendship boats going over to, right now, the Swan, the Dolphin, and then it's gonna drop you off there, and then it's gonna head over to the Yacht Club, then it's gonna head you over to the Boardwalk. Now, if you guys wanna swap boats over there, you can swap boats and go over to EPCOT. Here's a look at the kiddie section down next to the Luna pool. You can still see all the scaffolding in the back of the building back there to give you an idea how big of construction this actually is. It's crazy. Now we'll keep walking along there. You see a good shot right there of the Swan and the Dolphin resorts. And there's some of the boards they got down so they don't destroy the ground. Some of the fencing. And as we're walking along, you guys can see some of the lifts out there. So it's all the way out back here. So it's not in the public's eye right now. So if you're looking to come here, it's probably not a bad decision. The pool's wide open. You do got to walk under the scaffolding. You know, you still got the boardwalk side, which has been untouched. You got out front. So, you know, it's not a bad option. You're just not going to get the ideal pictures you want. And if you don't like the whole construction feeling going on during vacation, it might not be where you want to go. But there's another look right there of one of these guys. These are the hotels. You've got the Swan here, the Dolphin off to the right over here. And don't forget that the Dolphin was actually supposed to be housing the monorail back in the day when they originally built it. That's what the black windows in the middle are for. And now we kept walking back and we're out on that area near the Swan and the Dolphin. And this is the side entrance. This will take you over to the Swan and the Dolphin. And this here is going to take you back into the boardwalk. So if you're doing the loop all the way around the boardwalk to the yacht, the beach, all that area, this is where you guys are going to be coming from when you're coming back from the Yacht and the Beach Club. If you guys take a right, that little trail right there, that little road, that'll take you all the way over to Hollywood Studios. But we're going to continue on right over to the boardwalk from this direction right now, so you guys get a feel for the different areas that you can come in from, because you also can come in over at the EPCOT side. So if you guys are over on that side, you can come in from EPCOT and walk over to the boardwalk instead of having to worry about taking transportation home. This is always good if you're at the yacht, the beach, the villas at the beach club there, or over here, because you can just walk right on over. It's a little bit of walking, yes, but you don't got to deal with all the traffic of the boats, the buses, the lines. You just walk over and you're home. And when you guys are in Disney anyway, you're going to be walking and walking and walking anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It's a little bit of extra walking. You can see in the distance the beach club over there. We're going to bank around to the right, and it's going to take you right out onto the actual boardwalk in front of the boardwalk. Or should I say behind the boardwalk. It's kind of like a tongue twister. And this gives you a look at how big this resort is. You've got a couple of different sections of it. Maybe that's why it's as big as it is. I like this side over here. I like the colors. There's a look at the yacht, the beach. Now from over here, you cannot see the villas at the beach club. That's back behind the beach club. And you can see there's more construction going on here. Now the vacation club actually has some rooms set up, usually over here in these light bluish buildings, the greenish blue. and that's actually under demolition right now in there. So they're probably setting up some new demos. So if you guys are ever curious about what the vacation club's selling at a given time, you see the sign right there. You just walk in that door and they'll hook you up with a walkthrough. And what they do is they'll have a model set up in there. Like they did have the Riviera and stuff. So you could walk in and you could see which one ever they had in there. You could walk in. So if that was the Riviera model they had, it's like walking into the Riviera inside. And this is a look at this stuff that you guys are going to see now. During the day, it's kind of dead. It's like, you know, tumbleweed going down the boardwalk. But this place really comes to life at nighttime. It lights up really pretty. This here is all games and activities outside. That all gets opened up, uncovered like you're on an actual boardwalk. But this stuff here is kind of dead until nighttime. Your general store and your gift shops over on the right hand side here, and they've got a couple different entrances as you guys are coming in, and you can see right now looking out you got the water that takes you all the way out there with the boat coming in right there. And what the thing that's nice is you've got the benches along the way too, so if you guys like to just sit out there and see all the nice things that are going by, whether it's the boats or the different activities going on, or the people that are just walking around or just looking at the resorts, at least you have a place to sit down and watch. The only thing I will say, it's scorching hot out here during the day usually, so they're better actually to hang out at nighttime. You get to look over at the beach and the yacht club. And this is the only resort you're going to be able to stay on where you can walk this big loop. It takes you all the way around. It's quite a big loop. You can rent the bikes. They've got the Surrey bikes over here. There's another look at where the pool is back there to the right. You've got the art shop back there, the art store. And then you've got your little direction right there. Let me bring this over here. The boardwalk activities. Tells you a little bit about what's going on. You'll see these sprinkled most of the time throughout the resorts as well as the direction map. But here's a look at the Surrey bikes. You can rent them and go around this entire loop. So you can go past the, if you wanted to go over to the Swan and Dolphin, I imagine you could, but you go past the yacht club, the beach club, over near the EPCOT side. It's a humongous loop. They got a couple of spots where you got to go up some hills, so make sure your legs are in shape for pushing them pedals. You got the Flying Fish over there. That's, I think, the original restaurant from when they built this place. Here's a look at the Surrey bikes, what they're getting. And now we're looking out over the water right there. And if you guys aren't familiar with that Friendship boat we just saw, that is a Friendship 8. It just came back out of the painting booth there. They redoing all the paint jobs on the boats. So that's the Friendship 8 with the new sporting blue colors. Here's a look at some of this stuff in here as we're walking along. Periodically, you're going to see names on the outsides of these buildings changing. You do have different restaurants coming and going. You've got the ESPN building that is no longer at the end. That's going to be a bake shop now.
Oh, inside.
We'll make our way down. We're almost down to the end of this tour. We'll take a look at here, Joe's Margaritas. And we're gonna call it quits when we get down to the old ESPN building. But this has been a walkthrough of the boardwalk. If you guys want to see anything else, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, guys. Share it out there. They're still doing the demolition over here on that new bakery that's coming in there. So that's not going to be opening up anytime soon. You got the ice cream shop over on the right. And this is where you're going to continue up on the right. It's going to take you over to the Skyliner and EPCOT. And that's another good thing about this whole walk around loop here. All these resorts out there and the boardwalk, they can all walk over to the Skyliner. But we hope you guys enjoyed this one. Another look at the Friendship 8. There's the boardwalk, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.